marvellous, isn't it? The sound of the mid-90s. That was Haddaway. Hello, welcome to a cupcake. This is part 3 of the £100 Laguna challenge, if you want to call it that. I wanted to explain why, at the moment, the Laguna isn't on a public road, and I wanted to do that with the help of a cupcake. There is a reason for putting a cupcake in the cup holder, and not just because I'm hungry. It's because today I went to 3 supermarkets today looking for the old original cupcakes. You know these ones? And I couldn't find them anywhere. Have they disappeared? I'm disappointed because that's a proper retro snack. You can get them in lemon, you can get them in orange and chocolate, but I couldn't find them anywhere. Nearest I could find is this abomination, which looks okay, and to be fair, it's got a nice flake on the top. So that's good. But the reason I wanted to bring this into the equation is for people of a certain age, there was a certain satisfaction with removing the perforated edges from the cupcake. The challenge was to leave as little cake on the perforated well, not perforated, on a little cup holder as possible before you could delve into your snack. They were good times. Admittedly, I had quite a sheltered childhood, but I quite enjoyed that. It reminded me of the Tats disc. These have been gone now, what, 2, maybe 3 years? But you'd queue up in the post office or send it from the post, and it would come through and you could tax your car at the end of the month. Easy. The system's changed now. It's all gone electronic. So you no longer need to, well, there's no longer need to, there are no longer Tats discs, they don't exist anymore. You have to do it online. And to be fair, the system works very well. You can tax a car and it's done instantly, you don't have to wait for the Tats disc to arrive through the post, and away you go. The problem is when you come to buy a car. Let's say, for example, you buy a car at the end of the month with 3 days to go. If you tax it on the 27th of June, for example, the DVLA will backdate the tax to the 1st of June, so you can't go forward. Now I think that's unfair because I don't want to lose a month. When you're buying a £100 car, the last thing you want to do is lose a month's tax. Surely in this day and age the DVLA can do it for the day. So you tax a car today, I don't know what day it is, 25th of July, and then it's taxed until 25th of July 2019. That for me would make a lot more sense. Unfortunately for us, I don't think it's going to happen, but it would mean that I could be driving my Laguna to Charlotte P or Mike and Liz at this very moment. But as not, I can't. So that's disappointing. Any updates on the Laguna? Well, yes there are. Allow me to leave the bosom of Haddaway for a moment. You see this? I found this in the back of the barn, and I applied some to the bonnet, and 1 minute later, the handprints had gone. Remarkable, absolutely remarkable. They no longer exist, which feels like a bit of a shame. I've lost my Hollywood handprint gallery, but they've gone. You'll also notice that I desperate attempt to make use of the missing washer jets. I've now turned it into a nice little cup holder. Cup holder? That's not a cup holder. That is a pencil holder. So that's good. I'll never be without lead again. So that's basically the update today. So I'll be taxing this car in a matter of days, but I have to wait. Which brings me on to what we should do for the next update. I do have a fleet of cars, and I think possibly they need to be introduced to the world. We could focus on the Megane, which is currently dead. We're not quite sure why. It was running perfectly, and then it just died. Weird, almost like a zombified state. All the dials, I don't know if it's open, all the dials stopped working and they stayed in their absolute position. That's handy, the keys are in it. Yeah, I don't know if you can see in this light, but you can just about see that the rev counter stayed in exactly the same position. What else we got? The fuel gauge stayed in the same position, and the temperature gauge stayed in the same position. Very strange. It's off tomorrow to find out why. A low load will be coming to pick it up, which will make for fantastic YouTube footage, I'm sure. But in this weather, we actually want to get this back on the road. So that is the next challenge. So we could focus on that next. That could be the next focus of the YouTube or Petrolblog's YouTube channel. Or we could focus on the mystery car, which hasn't been unveiled to anybody yet, not even on the website, not even on Twitter, not even on Facebook. Any guesses to what's lurking beneath that? Don't get too excited. It didn't cost much. It's nothing particularly exciting, but it's a car I've always fancied owning, and I dream about very sad cars, so don't expect anything exotic. We could focus on the ZX underneath the cover, or we could focus on the Mercedes, or we could focus on the Zara. Basically, well, there's many cars to choose from. Goats, any ideas? Bar for the Zara, nay for the ZX. Yeah. Why do you go quiet now when I actually want you to speak? Whatever. So yeah, 3 days, 2 or 3 days, that'll be on the road. That should be on the road by the end of the week, because that's good news. Because that's that needs an MOT and it'll be back on the road. That's a long way from being on the road, but I'm itching to show you. That's it. So please like and subscribe. I think I'm meant to say that. I think it's a law. I think if you're on YouTube, you have to say like and subscribe at the end of it. So hashtag like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.